Hello, Dimsdale. I'm Jet You Betcha with today's editorial, which technically makes it a Jetatorial.
The U.S. is running out of pennies after the government stopped minting them this year to save costs. Retailers and banks report dwindling supplies, leading many stores to round cash transactions down to avoid legal issues, which could cost them millions. The mint had already been losing money producing pennies, which cost more to make than they are worth. Distribution challenges and Americans hoarding pennies have made the shortage worse. Without federal guidance, businesses are urging customers to pay exact change or use cards. A proposed bill would standardize rounding to the nearest nickel, though some worry that rounding up could hurt consumers. In other developments, marine biologists have discovered at least 30 new species deep in the Southern Ocean during an expedition to the South Sandwich Islands. Researchers aboard the Schmidt Ocean Institute's vessel collected nearly 2,000 specimens across 14 animal groups. The findings include a carnivorous deathball sponge covered in hooks, new scale worms, 3 new sea star species, and previously unknown crustaceans. Rare gastropods, bivalves adapted to volcanic habitats, and a possible new black coral species were also identified. Scientists even observed rarely seen zombie worms that feed on bones with help from bacteria. Only 30% of collected samples have been analyzed, suggesting far more undiscovered biodiversity in the region. A heartbreaking news. An 80-year-old Australian cruise passenger was found dead on Lizard Island after the ship accidentally left without her. Suzanne Reese was on a guided hike during a cruise around Australia. She reportedly felt unwell in the heat and was told to return downhill alone. The ship departed hours later without noticing she was missing and only reported her absence when she did not show up for dinner. A helicopter search found her body off the trail the next day, and authorities believe she may have fallen. Her daughter said Coral Expeditions failed to ensure passenger safety and hopes a coroner will determine what could have prevented the tragedy. Multiple safety agencies are investigating the incident. In other developments, a federal judge in Maryland temporarily blocked the rollout of a $100 annual asylum fee, citing conflicting and unclear government policies. Judge Stephanie Gallagher ruled that U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services and the Executive Office for Immigration Review issued inconsistent guidance on when and how asylum seekers must pay, causing confusion and risking deportation for non-payment before payment systems existed. The fee, created under the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, applies yearly while cases remain pending. The Asylum Seeker Advocacy Project sued, arguing the policy is being enforced unfairly and retroactively. The judge halted enforcement nationwide until the agencies provide clear, uniform rules and fair notice to applicants.
From all of us here, stay classy, Dimsdale.